We're going to cover how to post credit notes onto our system, and we're going to cover sales and purchase credit notes. We'll start with the sales, so under business and invoices. Along the top, we have new credit note. The screen looks very similar to raising an invoice, apart from the slightly yellow background to distinguish it. You enter your customer name, the date, and the credit note number will automatically be generated. We then add the description as to what we are crediting, the quantity, and the unit price. We then want to put the credit against the same nominal code that the sale went to, and the system will automatically add VAT onto that. If you need to amend the VAT rate, you can drop the tax rate option down. And if that credit should be including VAT, you can change that to be inclusive as well. And then once you're happy, you can approve the credit note. What Xero will ask you is if you want to apply this credit note to an invoice. If you wanted to credit a couple of invoices, you can then reduce the balance of those debtors and those invoices will not be showing as outstanding. I'm going to click cancel and leave those as outstanding. And then within the credit note, we can email the credit note straight out, or we can download it as a PDF to attach it onto an invoice. We might want to also attach it to an email that we're sending our customer. And we can, as always, attach any documentation, for proof of credit note, any correspondence that has happened as well. For purchases, we go to business and bills to pay. On the green button on the right-hand side, on the drop-down, there is new credit note. Again, the screen has a yellow background to distinguish it from raising an invoice, and we enter our supplier. We enter the date, any references, and then a description for what the credit was for, our quantity, unit price, and then the nominal code wants to be the same that the actual invoice went to. Usually it will assume 20% tax. Not always, but usually Xero will assume that depending on what the cost is. But if that does need changing, you can alter it in the drop down. And again, we have the option to do inclusive or exclusive of VAT. If your customer or your supplier wanted a copy of that credit note, or you wanted to look back on the system, going into all, you can either use the search on the right-hand side, or you can scroll to see the original credit as well.